There, this is Pamela Viascalosada with another episode of Mindful Inspiration on Mondays. Today I want to talk about a very real and rather common phenomenon that is a bit under discussed. You may have heard of what some people call imposter syndrome, but what exactly is it and can it really have an effect on your life? Imposter syndrome is a constant nagging feeling that your success is not real and that your achievements are not valid. It does not matter how renowned you are or what you've achieved, the sense that what you've done isn't enough holds on tight and is hard to shake. High achievers in particular often struggle with this chronically and feel like no matter what they do or how well they do it, they are frauds, passing as successes when they are actually secretly failures. That is what pushes so many people to keep trying to achieve something big or valuable. It's not only for the sake of meaning or action, it's also to get that feeling of being a fraud to go away. Maybe you recognize this in your own life. It can appear in several different ways. One very common way for the imposter syndrome to take shape is through perfectionism, but that's definitely not the only way. If you are a high achiever who struggles with imposter syndrome, you might also struggle with trying to do it all on your own. Maybe you have the constant thought that the more work you take on, the more accomplished you feel. You may have a hard time thinking you've even tried enough unless you've done it without asking for anyone else's help. Or maybe you're believing you must always be unnatural. If there are certain skills, or habits, or maybe tasks that don't come to you as easily as they do to other people, and even require practice, maybe a lot of practice, you might internalize it and start thinking that if you're not a quick talent, you're never going to be good enough. Or maybe you are having a vague vision of success overall. You have a long held desire to achieve something big or maybe great, but are not quite clear on what it is and how you'll do it. You are sure that once you'll achieve the next big thing, you will feel better about yourself for good. Now, all of these reflect how imposter syndrome can harm not only your sense of self, but also the satisfaction you get from the things that usually bring you joy. But you don't have to let it get at the best of you. Next time I'll talk about the ways you can counteract imposter syndrome. In the meantime, feel free to explore the services I offer. They can help you learn to pursue the kind of life you want in a way that lifts you up rather than dragging you down. I hope you're having a great rest of your day or evening, and I look forward to having you join me for my next video. Take care, bye-bye.